Z1035, all the hits. Good morning, I'm Sandra. Okay, I'm getting my life organized here because right now in studio with me is Alessia Cara. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to turn this all down here, turn you up a little bit. So let's talk first embarrassing moments, because I was really stressed out this morning. I woke up and I had like the biggest zit on my face that I've ever had in my life. And my kid pointed it out to me, made me feel super insecure about it.
They always know what to say.
It's like the first time I've had one in a year. I'm like, oh, good. It's on Alessia Cara Day too. This is amazing.
No, you look great.
Thanks. Well, my question kind of revolves around that. I wanted to know, like right off the bat, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh my gosh. How much time do we have on this show? I have so many.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So many. I mean, there's so many. Okay, though there's one where I forgot all of the words to my song on live television, which is always the best.
Okay, what song?
When it's live. It was a song called My Kind. It was a deep cut on my second album, and I think that's why I forgot it, because it was like not a single or anything. It was like a song that I hadn't revisited since I wrote it. And I was like, I don't know why I blanked. Yeah. I completely blanked. Live TV in the morning. It was early. It was awful. I just stood there. I didn't know what to do.
You just stood there?
Yeah, I just
Did you like do a little move?
I tried, and I was like trying to tell the band to start over, but they just were not seeing it. So it was just like instrumental and me just like literally standing there.
And in moments like that, you know, sometimes that can cause some like not amazing press.
For sure.
So how do you handle, you know, because I mean, let's just talk about the day and age of social media where things can get kind of gnarly. How do you handle the good and the bad?
It's a little challenging because, you know, sometimes you're just like candid in the moment, and, you know, and you just like talk as you normally would, and you kind of forget, or at least me, like I forget sometimes that people are watching and they can like take a clip of what I'm saying and just like pass it through the entire internet. So sometimes I'll be surprised at what people take and run with. But I mean, you just laugh. I have a good sense of humor, I think. So I try to just laugh it off.
Well, they take it out of context too sometimes, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Where it's like, no, if you saw the whole thing, you would understand. But whatever.
But you're just taking these bits and pieces and turning into something.
I know.
It wasn't. So I have a call coming in right now. A question for you, if you're cool to take it.
Yes, of course.
Hi, good morning, Z1035. Who's this?
Mia.
Hello, Mia. Do you have a question for Alessia Cara this morning?
Yes. Also, I'm a big fan of your music, and I'm also born the same day as you. My question is, how old were you when you wanted to become a singer?
Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, oh my goodness. So, and that means you just had a birthday too, July 11th. So happy belated birthday twin. Thank you for your question. Oh my goodness. I always loved to sing since I was like 1. I remember just like singing and listening to the same little tapes that I had over and over and over. But I think I didn't decide that I wanted to be a singer until I was like, maybe like 15 or 16. That's when I really started taking it seriously and thought like maybe I could do this for real.
And for real, you've done it and you did it, because let's talk about all the things like the Grammy Awards, the Juno Awards, all the things. And then I wanted to bring this up because some people may forget and may not even know that you did the theme song for Moana when it came out in 2016, which was, I remember reading about it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Yeah. I sang like the end credits version of the song, which was so cool and like, so fun.
What was it like working with Disney and Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah, he's awesome. He was so nice. I didn't get to meet him in person, unfortunately, but we like FaceTimed, or I don't know if it was like a Zoom or Skype or one of those things. And he was so sweet. And he wrote the song and just asked if I can do a rendition of it. And so I got in the studio and with my lovely producer friend Oak, and we made a version of it and hoped that they liked it, and they did, which is awesome. And they put it in the end of the movie. It was so cool. And I mean, I love Disney. Obviously, I grew up watching Disney. I still watch every Disney movie that comes out. So it was really cool.
Talk about that for a second. Favorite Disney movie? Could you name one?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I would say Alice in Wonderland was a huge one growing up. I know she's not a Disney princess, but I always felt like she should have been one.
Yeah.
Like classified as one.
Yeah,
she's the best. Yeah.
She was.
Little Mermaid too.
Oh, Little Mermaid. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. What's your favorite Disney villain then?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I feel like Ursula, speaking of Little Mermaid. Yeah. I really like her. I mean, I know I shouldn't because she's like not nice, but like I always thought she was cool.
She was, in terms of villains, I think she's one of the best.
She's the sassiest.
Obviously, we're going to talk about your new music in just a second, but tomorrow, the Olympics start in Paris. Okay,
the summer. I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Tomorrow in Paris. We've got, I think, 337 athletes competing for Canada.
Unreal.
And it made me wonder, if you were to compete in the Olympics, either summer or winter, what event would be like your forte? Which one would you want to compete in?
And it has to already be in the Olympics?
No, you can make it up. I mean, it could be grocery shopping. You know what I mean? Like, it could be, what would you thrive in if it were an Olympic event?
Oh my gosh. I'd have to make one up because I'm not a sporty girl. I have no coordination. So I would have to like make one up. I'd say like if there's like a coffee tasting, like a coffee drinking Olympic sport, that would be mine. I'd like be a gold medalist at drinking coffee.
I love that. You'd be a gold medalist for drinking coffee. How many have you had already today?
Thankfully, only one. But if you caught me like later in the day, I'd be like shaking. I love coffee. I just love it for the taste, honestly.
I love this. We just got a text in from Christine. She says, Alessia Cara, yes, one of the best things to come out of Brampton. That's from Christine this morning.
No way. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about new music. This is your first release since 2022.
Yeah.
Dead Man. Now tell us a little bit about it.
So this is one of my favorite songs that I've ever made. I felt like it was just a great way to start the story of the new album. It's sonically a collection of all the music that I love to listen to and a lot of my influences. And I don't know, it just feels like it was a great way to start. And it's about, trying to hold on to a relationship that can't really be held on to anymore. And I feel like we've all been there, at some point in our lives, so that's, I hope people enjoy it and relate to it. And
Is that kind of like the way that the album is going as well? Like in the terms of holding on to relationships, or what else can you tell us about the upcoming album?
It's kind of like, there's like different phases to it. So there's definitely the first part, like the chapter 1, which is like trying to hold on to like an old relationship and just having a lot of like difficult feelings. And then as the album goes on, it definitely is a story about like finding joy again and finding happiness, finding yourself. And it just feels like an album about growth, as a lot of my albums have been. But this one is more love related, I would say.
I love some love.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara, when is this album coming out?
I can't say when exactly yet, but
I was trying.
I know. I'm sorry. I have people watching me right now.
I can see them.
But I would say sometime in the fall. That's all I'll give you.
Okay.
Fall.
Any collabs you can tell us about?
I can't say anything. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know you're going to leave us wanting more, but that's just another excuse for you to come back and visit us.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm going to hand it over to you to introduce your brand new song, the first that we have heard from you since 2022.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara, thank you so much for joining us this morning here on Z1035. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. All right, guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you for listening. I'm Alessia Cara, and this is my new song, Dead Man, on Z1035.